Hey, what's going on? This is Zach Myers from Shinedown. We are here on the Avalanche World Tour. I'm here with Music Radar, and we're going to go show you through some of my gear today. We're going to start with a couple of guitars. I obviously have a lot here. I have like 10 or 11 electrics and then 3 acoustics. We're going to start with a couple of my signatures. This is the Zach Myers PRS signature model. This is actually in a faded blue jean though. So they custom painted this one for me. I play all these guitars stock, completely how they come, straight out of the box. One of the reasons I've been with PRS for so long is their customer quality, and also the fact that they come out of the box pretty much ready to play. And that's something that's really important for me and for my tech, because he's busy doing other stuff all day long, so when we get a new guitar, it doesn't take that long to set it up. So this is my signature. They do not sell this color, but there is another blue. It's almost like this side right here. That's pretty much like the blue they sell. And then I'm obsessed with Louis Vuitton print, so they do these Louis Vuitton fret markers for me. So when we're in arenas and it's pitch black, I can actually see where my hands are. So this is one of the Zach Myers signatures that they sell in stores. Next, we are going to go to a cool new guitar that PRS just came out with called the PRS NF3. I am obsessed with Fender Telecasters. I have been my whole life. I have probably 40 of them in Strats, and there's just some tones that were needed for that, but I wanted to keep with the PRS tradition that I am endorsed by them, and I have a signature model. So we came to a compromise, and they made me this custom white NF3. It's got the trim bridge on it, all nickel, or steel, I'm sorry. It's got these 3 narrow field pickups in it, which is great. Paul just kind of came up with this, I think, a couple years ago. Very stratty kind of telly tone, but a little bit cleaner. And then maple neck, maple board, the PRS signature locking tuners. It's got these gold birds, actually, which are pretty cool. It's black onyx, and then it's got gold inlays, so a little something special. And then same thing on the back, the Louis Vuitton fret markers. So when it's pitch black and I can't see anything, I know where my hands are going. Next, we're going to go to a every year Paul will give me, right around my birthday, I'll get a cool guitar from him that he custom makes for me, and I usually just tell him to build me whatever. And this is one of them that he made. I didn't really give him any specs. This is a private stock PRS. Amazing mahogany top. Or sorry, maple top. Mahogany back, I believe, with maple binding. This is the neck. They custom did the ZM on the neck for me with the birds and the gold. The outline's actually gold on that, real gold. And then the fleur-de-lis, which are actually on my signature models, is on the neck down here. And then the back, it's hard to see unless you're in good light, but the back is actually flame too. Pick it up, and then on the back, it's got the custom built for Zach Myers, signed by Paul Reed Smith. And these have I like C necks, like old 58 style Les Paul C necks. So that's what most of my necks are on these, except for the NF3, because I kind of want it to be that strattier telly kind of thing for those tones. And this is the 4th guitar on the show, is a private stock. It's legend around here that the argument that happens about the color of this guitar. This is a blue guitar, but I'm the only person who thinks it's blue. The rest of my crew and everybody else thinks it's green. I think it's blue, like water blue. This has it's actually got bone. The birds are made out of bone, and they're the skeleton birds. And it's a 25th anniversary single cut Hollowbody for PRS. Beautiful guitar. The back matches. I actually have this on the back right now. That's for a couple days ago with the passing of one of my heroes, Von Helm from the band. So one of my favorite singers, and one of the reasons I'm in music. So I put that on here for him. That's another custom build for Zach Myers. Actually, this has the ebony tuners too, the wood tuners. And then a guy in Dallas made me this fleur-de-lis truss rod cover. I really like it. And this has a piezo on it too, so if you notice, I have two wireless packs. One is for acoustic and one is for electric. So I get acoustic tones out of this guitar too. It's got two inputs. I can switch it. I usually put it on blend and blend the two together. So I'm playing the acoustic and electric at the same time. Helps out being only one guitar player in a rock band. So those are the guitars right now. I think we're going to move on to the amps now. See you in a second. Okay, we're here now with the amps. I have always kind of been known for my tone, which is good for me as a guitar player. That's kind of what you strive for. It's kind of like your goal. So on the right side of my rig is the dirty side, as we call it. It starts up here with this Diamond Hammersmith. It's a new amp from Diamond. 100 watts, Class A wired. Very classic British type Marshall-y tone, which I'm not known for. I use a little bit more low-end kind of sounds than the Marshall stuff, but great amp and a big part of my dirty tone. Then it comes down to the Diesel Herbert, which I've used since the beginning of this band, since I started playing with this band. And it's the sound of Shinedown. I mean, this is, without this head, nothing works. I actually only use the second channel for these. Diesel's known a lot for their VH4s. This is a Herbert, so this is a 3-channel compared to a 4-channel, and I actually only use the second channel, as you can see. I don't even go to the third. I don't use a lot of gain. I'm kind of a low gain guy. And then over here, we got like the mid cut and the master, which has an intensity level, volume, presence, deep, which is kind of the low end, like a punch. And then the volume. And then down here we have a Fuchs Mantis, which my singer hates the word Mantis, so he wrote this over it, which is pissed, but he loves this amp. Another great Marshall-y sounding amp. Very just kind of wide open air JCM 800 kind of, you know, growly dirty amp. And so this is the dirty. This is the three Stooges, as we call them. They're dirty. And then over here we have another Diesel Herbert, which I only run the clean side on. I had one of these years ago, and I finally got to the chance where I could. We were lucky enough where I could afford 2 of them, because they are insanely expensive, and they do not give any amps to anyone, even though I do have a great relationship with Peter Stafford and Peter Diesel, who make these amps. But they do not give anything away to anybody, and to me there's something kind of charming about that, because, you know, no, they're not giving their stuff away to everyone to try out. So this is my clean amp. I pretty much run my clean straight up. Volume, you know, pretty much 12 o'clock, treble at 1 o'clock, middle at 9 o'clock, bass at 12 o'clock. Kind of keep these the same as the dirty too, because that's just almost like a preamp side of things. These are the effects. I run a MIDI unit, so I control all my effects from out on the board, as you'll see, but they are all sit back here. So all of these remain on. Furman power conditioner. Love Furman. Been with Furman for years and years. They always take care of me. This is a Tour Supply Whirlwind multi-selector. 2 of the Shure UR4Ds, or sorry, 4 Shure UR4Ds, which are the top of the line Shure wirelesses that I love. Right here, we'll start at this is what we call 1 through 8. So this is a old Boss Dimension C chorus, Japanese chorus. They only made these in the 80s, and people hated them, and I love them. They sound amazing. This is the first pedal they did without knobs. It has buttons, and I love this. If you, they're super hard to find on eBay, but if you can find them, they're not expensive. They're like $150, like a normal Boss pedal would be. This is a Digitech Hyperphase 2, another super affordable pedal that is one of the best phasers I've ever heard. It sounds amazing. All of our fans know that I'm a diehard Tube Screamer collector. I probably got, you know, 2 dozen. This is a 1976 TS9. It actually does, I found out, have a Analog Man mod to it. which is where the blue LED came from. And then, you know, this is my favorite pedal. I have tons of original 808s that I love, but this is the one for me right now. This is a compression sustainer that's just for solos. This is a Bob Bradshaw custom audio electronics boost pedal. I use this on a lot of solos and stuff. And then we'll go down here to 6, 7, and 8. This is Micropod. Love this pedal. I use it for the Bully solo. And then we got the Line 6 DL4 delay modular. Easy for me, easy for my tech, because he just, you know, he can tap 1, 2, or 3. I have 3 settings that stay set. Noise suppressor stays on all the time, and the Holy Grail reverb runs through only the clean channel, and that stays on all the time as well. And then we have Sparky, who is my guitar tech, who you will probably meet. This is his controller. It's exactly like my controller, so if we're in an arena stage and I'm across the stage, he can hit a button for me or hit a pedal change if I'm like, I'm not going to be able to get there. He takes care of it. And then we have the other Furman, this is the P2400 AR, which is great. Amazing power conditioner. One of my favorites. It has a battery backup, has a voltage range, and it has a surge protector, which is amazing. And it's got a USB charger, so Sparky can charge his cell phone. And that's the amps and effects. Now we're going to go show you the pedal boards and get a couple sounds. We are at my pedal board now. This is my touring pedal board. It has been for a while. This is the controller that you saw back there that Sparky has. This is the master. So I have it set up to where it stomp boxes its chorus, phaser, my Bradshaw overdrive, compressor, delay, POG, and then my dirty. And then down here I have set up by banks and songs. So like that's the intro and the verse. That'd be the verse, that'd be the chorus, and that'd be the solo. So if instead of me hitting 8 pedals on and 6 new pedals off, I'll just hit one button and it'll turn everything on and off and let it through the gate. So right now this is like my clean channel. This is what I'd use for something like 45. So I would go here and just go. That'd be my clean tone. And then, so if I want to add something, like I have a Univibe down here, which isn't back there. So I add that. Mostly on clean though, it's mostly just delay or like a chorus, like a... So that'd be my clean channel. So this is my dirty side of things. Songs like Sound of Madness and things like that. A song called Nowhere Kids on the new record. I use a whammy pedal, which is down here. So you'll hear things like this, and it's about to get really loud, so I apologize, but it'll be... That's kind of my whammy sound that I use. Another tone that I use is the wah, mostly for solos. I actually use a Buddy Guy Dunlap wah. I've tried every wah made. I'm actually pretty sure of it. This has just got the best kind of sweep, that mid-range kind of... It's my favorite wah as far as that goes. It's just got that cool, like... that kind of cool, like old Hendrixy kind of wah sound, which I love. Another thing that I use big in our set is the EBO. So like I'll use this on songs like If You Only Knew. So what I'll do is I'll take this and I'll go here and I'll set it and use it like this. kind of like an electronic violin bow that I use, and I use that for if you only knew a lot. So that helps out a lot. This has been my rig. I've been touring with this rig for 4 years now. We've just added a couple new heads and a couple new effects for the new record, but this is my touring rig, and it's great. It sounds great. All these companies help me out a lot, so thanks a lot for checking it out, and we'll see you out on the road.
So while Zach's taking a little break, there actually, when he was explaining his guitar rig, there's a secret weapon behind his rig that I'm not allowed to tell you. So I'm going to introduce you to Bear Bobby. Hey, Bear Bobby. I want you to explain the secret weapon of Zach's rig.
Okay, great, yeah. Basically what we've done here is we've taken the standard Fender Supersonic 100 and we've taken all the internals out and added new internals. So we've turned them into 15,000 watt power amps. And so this one controls all the highs, this one controls all the lows, and then if you look here, these knobs don't even mean anything anymore. These are all compression knobs. This is your threshold, this is your input and output. But man, they're pretty heavy duty. A lot of people don't use 15,000 watts on the side, but 30,000 watts is what you got to use at this level. So that's really it, man. They're pretty simple other than that. So thank you.